So, as much as arithmetic is a lens into the world to create and really meaningfully come to grips with definitions as a concept, to define discrete variables, all of that kind of stuff, put form to subject. Geometry then takes those forms and connects them to each other in space. So, with geometric precision, you can do all sorts of things when you're comparing and contrasting ideas and concepts. And this all sounds perhaps a little bit intellectualized, I guess. But when you start to look at this, you can take simple geometric concepts like parallelism, where two lines that are parallel will never meet, right? Are there concepts in life or in your own behavior that have a parallelism style relationship? This is how geometry really informs the conversation between subjective experiences, between those sort of arithmetic concepts or these boundary conditions or what have you. So you take shapes in space, those shapes behave a certain way. Understanding how those shapes interact and relate to each other starts to be really significant in terms of um, a lens into your own sort of functioning cognition, right? And as you pursue some of these ideas, the externalization of concepts or behaviors or thought processes into space allows you to operate on those concepts in meaningful ways. In using geometric principles, you can start to really put relationships to those things that maybe you hadn't thought of before. So you take things like your own personal history, for example. Let's say you're born and that was a point, and you are traveling on a line in a direction. So now it's a point and a line and a vector. Um, you can look at those points and look at all the points on that line that have made your life and evaluate from its origin to the present moment what one part has led to the other. You can't be a line without, um, you know, all of those points being in some level of continuity. For folks that feel like they're not well attached to their own story, taking the time to create that geometric relationship in your own history starts to really become a powerful way to get from point A to point B. And there's lots and lots of examples for how you can then take those geometric principles further. Um, you take parallelism as concepts. You take a lot of the basic geometric analysis for triangles. Most relationships, and for that matter, are triangular or more, and you start to understand that there's relationships and ratios there that are fundamental and really important. So as you're sitting there with your arithmetic function and you've got your concepts laid out and you know what you're doing, you've given things form. Now you take and apply geometry as a science to those concepts, and all of a sudden, again, there's just things are starting to become objective and relational, and that's the value of geometry in your study.